everybody, welcome back. I'm Edwin.
And I'm Joseph.
And again, this is
Edwin and Joseph Talks. So one of our viewers posted about the Pheonix lights.
For those of you who don't know, back in March of 1997, there was a huge stream of lights that were reported between the borders of Nevada, Arizona, and the state of Sonora, Mexico.
The craft that went over, they said, had 6 to 9 lights, depending where you were, was V-shaped, and it was massive. We're talking about citywide span of it. They said it was cloaked, so you couldn't see but something moving and the lights.
So now picture something that big. Picture the thousands and thousands of people that reported it, and how many people, within the thousands, actually saw this thing. Just in a span of 3 hours, there was thousands of calls that were reported over to the police station, to the Air Force, and at the very end, it was all taken very lightly.
And that kind of what makes us question a lot of things, and also why this particular event is so important. It was highly documented. The people made a concern, and their government just made fun of it. And that is, I think, what poses the problem, I would say.
Yeah, it would be a problem in as far as like people again coming out and talking about it openly. Why would you want to sit there and say you saw something like that when you know you're gonna get made fun of, or you're gonna be told you're crazy, or you're gonna be made a laughingstock out of it? So that does pose a problem in the sense of people being able to openly come out and say, hey, I saw this and it was just kind of weird.
Now, one thing, about 1995, technology isn't where it is right now.
Nowhere near it.
But we had people, that had a lot of, cameras, home-based video recorders. And I had watched a documentary, and the main person in this documentary was a doctor. A fairly credible source. They were also talking to police dispatchers, people that were in the city council, and even, I think they talked to, it was a little kid that got ridiculed a lot because they said, this is what I saw.
So what do you think would actually take the government, outside of them blatantly just landing right in front of everybody, cameras rolling, what do you think would take the government to, after even having such a massive view, just reported sighting, what do you think it would take for them to actually come out and just acknowledge it, just outright say, hey, this is out there, we've known about it, just open up to us about it?
That's a hard one. Just on on many different notes, people have talked about the secret societies and all that. It's going to be a push with people researching, people documenting, and getting credible sources.
Do you think it would take actual physical, them just straight landing, for them to just finally be like, okay, well, we knew, we lied, this is, these guys are out there? Or do you think that one day we'll finally just get somebody in a high enough position to come out and release, some type of files or some type of proof that they've been having?
I think the person in a high enough position is going to happen. Getting the right person in and hopefully that they're not silenced. And one of our next videos is conspiracy.
And we do touch a little bit on this subject, and we'll get to that.
The only reason why I mentioned that is because some people are starting to say JFK was going to do that.
Right, and that's something that I've heard plenty of times.
But as of now, I really believe it's going to be a technical standpoint of people saying, hey, we know it's here. And I think it's going to be a point of knowledge to knowing that they're not coming aggressively towards us, and figuring out what exactly they are and why they are here in the first place.
Well, you just mentioned not aggressively coming towards us. I know one of the theories out there as far as, visitations and all that. If you think about it, a lot of them that do pop up are usually near like Air Force bases and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I know one of the theories out there is that the only reason why we started getting contact and started getting visitations is because of our advancement in nuclear weaponry. Now, do you think that they're out there watching us, test these missiles and coming close to just using them on each other? Do you think they're coming out here and saying, oh, this race could potentially be a huge threat on us, and that's why they're coming in and in mass, just not really caring anymore, like the Pheonix lights, where it was just a big ship just, cruising on through? Do you think that has something to do with the visitations, or
some of it? Yeah, I think that there's different alien races looking over the planet. Now, I believe, and this is personal thought, that they all have different intentions. Some of them want to, I think, improve mankind genetically, also technology, tons of different ways on that. I think some of them might just be looking out, make sure we don't kill ourselves. And some of them might have bad intentions. That part, I don't know. Now, I think, back on the Pheonix lights, the thing hovering over, it was cruising. It was not blazing through Phoenix, Arizona. It wasn't.
With it being such stealth, obviously their technology is way more advanced than us. But at the same time, they had to have known that everybody can see, the lights on their ships.
Oh, they knew. I think they were like, hey, we're here. You can see it.
That was going to be my question. So do you think they were just chilling, cruising, just checking us out? Or do you think there was a reason why they came down so low, knowing that we knew they were there and still just kind of going?
In a sense, kind of both, I think. Because one, if they are paying attention to what we're doing and everything, one of the things they reported off the main craft, there was other little lights that just kind of was separate from me.
Right.
They could have been checking stuff out while the main one was cruising through.
Kind of going and scanning.
Yeah. But and everybody knows that there's so many sightings that the aliens would have been like, they see us. We're here. What are you going to do about it?
I would hope they were that obvious about themselves. Like, I hope they knew. It's not like they were just kind of cruising by and like, oh, we forgot to turn the lights off.
We forgot that one.
But, with something as big as the Pheonix lights and them just blatantly, flying over to where we know they're there, does it make you feel, I know it makes me feel, like in my personal opinion, it makes me feel this way. Does it make you feel like they themselves are preparing to just come down here and try to have some kind of contact with us?
I believe so. I mean, something on that scale, yeah. Because it's no hiding that they're there. there are certain cases that I've heard, maybe not so much. So there's probably a good cause of why you can't remember. Whether they're doing genetic testing on us, whether they're just trying to find out information about us. I don't know. But they're in a point where all those people tend to forget. And I think those cases, yeah, they don't want us to remember. But then again, if you're dealing with a different race, that's just saying, hey, we're watching over you guys, we're here. There's no denying it. Pay attention.
Yeah, see, in my personal opinion, something on that scale, like making it so obvious that you're here, yet letting us know, like, you know, we know you're here, or we're here, but I mean, having a cloak like that over your ship, just to me, it was just showing off, if that's something, and it was more of like a warning, like, hey, you know, look what we can do, you know, don't get out of hand, don't, like I said, back with the nuclear thing, I mean, nuclear weapons is not something to play with like that. They can wipe all humanity out. It can, so just having a race out there that can see how advanced we're becoming as far as our weaponry and stuff, I kind of feel like that was a warning, like, you know, we're out here, keep your stuff to yourself, don't, you know.
Yeah, and it could very well be on aspect, you know, we actually don't know, and that's the hard part.
I think that's the part where if they were to make contact, that would freak people out the most, because your instant thought after seeing something like that is just, you know, what do they want? What are they here for?
Well, unfortunately, media, games have all depicted any type of alien contact most likely going to be violent.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping if we get to a point where it becomes that big, that it's not that, you know, that they're here to better humankind, and we're to a point where we're ready to, you know, venture either out with them or to share technology to be able to do, you know, move beyond where we need to go.
Yeah.
And I think with this segment, we'll cut it right there. If you guys have any comments, please let us know. Also, any things that you want to bring up, do you believe that aliens exist? Do you not believe? Would you like to hear about a certain topic? That would let us, you know, kind of plan future videos for you guys.
Like we said, every Monday will be Alien Monday, so just try to submit any kind of questions or, you know, topics you want us to cover by then, and we will be more than happy to get you your answers and cover any topics you guys are curious about.
And with that, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys.
We appreciate all the subscribers. We appreciate everybody who's liked and seen our videos. It means the world to us because, like we said, this is something we've been wanting to do.
And see you guys next time.